welcome, dear friends. Today's topic is another episode of the Untrustables of society, and today is a very controversial topic. I know many people would not like it, many people would not appreciate it, but as you know, I am a Satwik. I am true to soul. So it is very important for me to bring this to you. Maybe you know this already, but still, it is very important for me to say black as black and red as red. If I also say black as blue and red as green, then when you compare it with the life of Earth, when you compare it with the life of humanity, our lives are very small, and it is a waste to waste this life. So today's untrustable of society is that person, is that human being who believes, who believes in conversion, religious conversion. Because then everything he does is motivated towards that. How I can convert this man from his religion to another religion, because there are some religions in the world which believe in converting, which believes in, because like for example, God or Almighty gives birth to human beings, beautiful beings, and then some people with a religious background would come and say that I will do this thing to you, I will feed you this thing, and you will become something else. Or some religious people would come and say that you have to say these things, or I will cut this part of your body and you will become that. The Almighty giving birth to us, and we have to do a particular ceremony to be something else which is not of Almighty. This is common sense. Common sense is the most uncommon thing. Conversion is quite a phenomenon, quite a popular thing, quite a thing for which a lot of money goes, for which a lot of energy and time and work, and most importantly money goes. Let human beings be free. What is the need of telling this person to follow this man, or even follow this representative, or follow this child of the Almighty? We all are children, we all are sons and daughters of the Almighty, of God. I'm saying God because it is in English. They pay you so much money if you get converted. They pay you so much benefits. You can go to different colleges and schools in India, in Kolkata, where these religious people, they would say, you and your family convert and we will give admissions to your child. Anybody whose mission, whose objective is conversion, just know that that person is untrustable to the society. People, for their selfish nonsense, these people who go for conversion and these people who force conversion, it's nonsense actually. Everything happens with anybody on this earth happens because of God's will. People, they choose evil. People, they choose to sell their souls to evil. And it is imbecile, it is foolish, it is stupid, and it is ignorance that you feel that if you follow this person, if you follow this human being who is called a messenger, who is called a child, then only you are redeemed, you are with bliss, you are with greatness and you can go to this heaven. You know, your goodness in this life, and if you believe after that, everything depends on your good works, your good feelings, your being a Satwik, your being true to soul, your being humane. It is nonsense to think this, that you can do a murder, you can do a bad thing, you can do all the killings, you can do all the, cheatings and all the bad things, and then you practice or you be a sheep for this religious group and everything will be fine. Somebody is making us out of you. Somebody is making a fool out of you. Do not trust those people who say these things, who flourish because of this thing. They are just feeding upon your weakness. They are feeding upon your lack of gyan, lack of knowledge. Be knowledgeable. Know that everything happens by the will of God, by the will of Almighty. And everything happens by what you decide to choose in life, what you decide to do in life. Your actions, my karma, my action, it decides everything. So, my dear fellow human beings, my dear beloved human beings, my dear all, welcome and be a Satwik. Be true to soul. Be humane. Pranam.